Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what messages we can use. So let's get started, shall we? So this is a general reading, tuning into general energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you all for your wonderful comments and for liking these videos if they resonate. It sends a message that I'm on track, that you're interested, that you're engaging in this platform. I'd really like to see this platform grow. So the more you engage with it, if you like it, then you can help me with my intentions to reach more people who, if these messages resonate for you and they're helpful, I'd like to reach others who would also find these messages helpful. So let's get started. Enough of my begging for the likes, begging for the subscribes. All right. In the past, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Stuck, not moving forward, unable to take action. This definitely feels like I'm not taking action and moving forward because there's nothing I'm really, I feel like the landscape is very vanilla, and not that vanilla's, but do you know what I mean? That kind of neutral. No, neutral's okay. Beige. Yeah, kind of like here. That didn't just, nothing is really like lighting up. Nothing's exciting. Nothing's attracting this energy. And so this energy is just kind of existing. I'm existing. Oh, does not feel I'm existing. I'm not moving forward. Boy, it feels like a soul death in a way. If you stay in that Page of Wands in reverse chronically. Yeah, this was, this feels like a need to heal, or a healing in the past of divine feminine energy. This is the healing of divine feminine energy in the past, when divine feminine was just giving away, boundless, borderless. Anybody who comes to divine feminine, it's a giving without discernment of the divine feminine energy, which left the divine feminine completely depleted. Everybody, it looks like manipulation, mental, emotional, physical manipulation of divine feminine to be tapped into that beautiful energy, divine feminine energy that's so loving and caring and nurturing and transformational. But no one's giving back. No one is, everyone, it feels a little greedy, not appreciating this. Well, maybe even, there's something in the throat chakra. Wow. Okay, I got it. Okay, it was a healing around divine feminines, wasn't allowed, wasn't given permission, was it feels like a pattern in society for, geez, Oh, it's a long time in our history. I'm talking about like hundreds of thousands of years. It depends what timeline. It's hard to see because the timeline switches depending on what you're tuned into, what I'm tuned into. So this has been a pattern of using the divine feminine energy for their own. It's kind of like harnessing, sourcing divine feminine energy and using it for your own benefit instead of treating it with respect, treating it with reverence, sacred appreciation that it deserves. Wow. So this is I feel like we're talking about in the past, the divine feminine waking up and realizing that their value, because it doesn't have to be a woman. This could be a man who has access to this beautiful divine feminine energy, or someone who's non-binary. So it's not about the sex, it's about the energy, not the gender. It's about the energy that's being run. And so it looks like what was coming up is a realization that you are not valuable because what you do, what you provide, you are just valuable, period. And to not just see yourself as someone who can do and fix for others, but I have value. I have soul desires and wishes of my own. I have things I want to accomplish and learn in this world and in this lifetime. And it's a realization that you're not there for others alone, but it's a retweaking, looking at the being of service instead of being a wounded healer, being empowered in your divine feminine energy, taking your power back, you decide who receives this energy, not as a way of gatekeeping, but kind of knowing that I feel like voting with where you're focusing. So if you're focusing your energy on someone who is taking advantage of energies, of your energy, of people's energy, do you share? It's discernment with who you share your energy with. Not as a way to gatekeep, not as a way of punishment, not as a way of yeah, I hope you're getting this. Like it's not good or bad, and like you don't get my energy because I see you as bad. Then we're missing the whole point here. It's on a personal level. Do these people reciprocate? Do they come to divine feminine with reverence and appreciation, or are they coming demanding love, demanding that energy, or somehow entitled to it? They've got to come right. They've got to come to divine feminine correctly. That demanding the energy, the entitlement to divine energy it looks like it flipped. If you want it, then you can source it yourself, but you can't. It feels like bullying people, manipulating people to produce divine feminine energies, and it's pervasive. I'm seeing it in the collective. Wow. All right. In present time, oh, wow. In present time, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who does not know her value. This is divine feminine energy that does not, in present time, still does not realize how valuable that beautiful energy is. I don't realize how to use the energy myself. Maybe I'm also maybe this, we're still talking about someone in the environment who doesn't fully grasp how valuable they are. Wow. How necessary. I'm getting like, I'm getting this image. I don't know the words quite to express it. So it's like the divine feminine is the cornerstone, a necessary component that can't be overstepped in this universe that we're living in, between Earth and like Mother Earth and Father Heaven's Father energy. So it's that it's been minimalized, that those who run divine feminine energies have absorbed the beliefs of the society, the denser energies around the divine feminine energy that have projected limitations and craziness. I'm seeing, so gaslighting kind of energy, made to feel bad, inferior, not enough. We're just on divine feminine energy. So if you're like, well, I'm a divine masculine and I feel the same way, I'm not arguing. There's been a lot of mirroring and projecting between divine feminine and divine masculine energies. But this reading is about divine feminine. So if you're having like, it feels like some of you might be a little defensive around this energy. If this has triggered something and you had those kind of issues, or like resisting this reading in some kind of way, I feel like that is exactly what I'm addressing: a woundedness, not enough, feeling hurt by divine feminine energy, because divine feminine was leaving itself open to be, didn't know any better, but just a part of it, like fountain wide open of this energy, and giving it away to, not being selective. And I feel like the divine feminine has gone through a very, very painful cycle to wake up, recognize your value, recognize your worth, and start acting like you know your worth. Yes, because you're leaving this cycle, you're leaving the world. There's this, to me, that's like going into a new, this is like leaving an old way of being, leaving, boy, that's a big adios. That's a big hasta la vista, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, cheers, ta-ta, ciao. Yeah, this is across the board. I think that's why all the different languages, the few that I know, the goodbye, it's like very, as a collective, leaving that energy of not appreciating the divine feminine, not just those who embody divine feminine energy, but by the collective, realizing how important. It's not less. Women are not less. People who embody divine feminine energy are not to be used and taken advantage of, but to be revered and appreciated for what they bring to the table. Oh. Okay. The energies, the current energies, Archangel Michael, and that very masculine, I read Archangel Michael as very masculine energy. It's that white light, divine, high vibrational, feels like it's coming from ninth dimension, or at least that's maybe where it's toned down so we can take it, so we can receive it, because this is such a profound light. And Archangel Michael brings the sword of consciousness and truth. And so the truth is coming to light about how powerful divine feminine energy is. Not maligned, not evil, not the devil. And so it looks like in present energies, Archangel Michael is holding space for so this beautiful, he's creating this masculine energy, holding space for the divine feminine to be healed, to see the truth. It's a beautiful cooperation between I feel like Archangel Michael is setting an example for all of us who are interested and who also channel divine masculine energy. That this is the invitation of how to help, how to hold space for the evolution and transformation of the divine feminines on the planet. Okay. But I do get that this isn't just happening on our planet. It feels like very expansive, the changes that have been happening. We're just one little dot in infinite change. So this divine masculine energy is so loving and protective of the divine feminine energy. There's a lack of judgment and just an understanding, holding space for the woundedness, not taking advantage of that wounded state, but kind of holding kind of support in the light. I don't feel that this divine masculine energy is doing the work for the divine feminine, not trying to hide it. It's in the energy of truth. It's like, I get that sometimes the truth is hard to see, hard to acknowledge. It's not, I'm doing the work for you. I'm not making everything okay. I'm saying that I see that you are valuable. I see that you are worthy of support. The more that people channel and find and hold that divine feminine energy, it looks like the divine masculine gets triggered to heal as well. There's a lot of triggering between divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Wow. Wow. All right. In the center of your reading is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's letting go. Letting go of what you thought created stability in your life. Maybe what did, but the environment's changing. And so the people, the situations, jobs, environments, whatever you've been holding on to, that's kind of the old energies that brought you stability. I feel like you're realizing that they're either no longer stable, they never were stable, or yeah, it's just a letting go of any old energies. Detaching from old beliefs too. Those are old beliefs that worked in your old storyline. You're starting a whole new chapter, a whole new book. For many of you, this new beginning is so different. So different than what you've had before. Yeah, first you have to let go of the attachments before you can have this new start. And again, new start. It's time to come out. It feels like you've been in a hermit mode for a while. This new start's coming. And again, with the Fool card, you have to be willing and daring to trust and make steps, take action. I feel like it's not quite time to take action, but we're getting close. It's time to step into this new way of being. Some of you have been pretty isolated, and that's helped you let go of what no longer serves you. Separating yourself from energies. Yeah. This feels big. I don't like, as in so many people in the collective are going through this experience. Wow. All right, your challenge is Seven of Pentacles. Yes, so this is, I've already given this message that focusing on what you want to grow in that new energy, in your new chapter, in your new book that's completely different. You're completely different. You're in different archetypes, doing something very different than your different person than who you were. So there's a focusing on what you want to grow moving forward, the people, the situations, using your focus. What are you focusing on? Are you still focusing on something in the past? That's going to be like an anchor that holds you, doesn't allow you to move forward because your focus is back here. And so that's where your energy is going. And so you're held back. If your energy's out in the future, tends to be with worry, then all your power's in the future. If your energy, your focus, your attention is on the present time, right now, whenever it is, then that's where all your power is. So if you're in someone else's energy, if you're in the future, in the past, not where you are right now, but thinking and you're somewhere else, that's you voting. That's you voting with your attention where your energy is going, and that will grow. So if you're constantly worried, you're growing anxiety, you're growing fear, you're creating obstacles for yourself in the future. If you're in the past, has a kind of a depressed feel, like I can't change, like you're trying to change something that happened in the past, trying to make it right. There's a real need for acceptance. I accept what happened. These people, the situation showed me where they're operating from. So I've got that information. I'm going to process the emotions of it and glean the wisdom from those experiences and move forward and make different choices. Boy, it feels like there's a message coming through that some of you who have these, I'm hearing wild ideas, wild to you, to those around you might feel like wild, big ideas that you are inspired and drawn towards, like a calling that there's something about trusting that you wouldn't have received the inspiration to these things if they weren't possible. You didn't pull them out of thin air. Feels like some of you are receiving messages from future timelines, future you, that you're tuning into more and more. As long as you're not stressing out in this present time, you can kind of feel future you saying, this way, future master you. This is all your happiness, this way. Just be careful what seeds you're planting. You're constantly planting seeds all day long. Where's your attention? What mood you're in? Are you aligned? Are you not in alignment? When you're out of alignment, I know when I'm out of alignment, I plant seeds that are just toxic AF. They are not good. They're not happy. I'm still I tend to do like a victim-y for seeds until I can find my alignment again. And then I'm like, oh, let's pull those up. Or just acknowledge, yep, I still we're constantly, there's no perfection. It's not about seeming perfection, seeming to be a certain way. It's just being yourself. Just be yourself. And some days you're having a good day and some days you're not. And it's okay to be right where you are. It's beautiful to be right where you are. Even if you're in process, even if you're having a difficult time, it's okay to be right where you are. That's a great place to start. This is where I'm at. I accept this is where I'm at, with all the good and the bad, the mixed bag. I was texting a friend yesterday and I said, I'm a mixed bag. That might be my my autobiography, the title of my autobiography. This is Wendy Wing. She's a mixed bag. So, all right. Hello to all of my fellow mixed bags. I hope you're doing well, and I hope this reading was helpful. Take care of yourself. Bye. Oh, perfect timing. That's my I've got to go button. So, got to go.